Shalom, bruchim habaim. Welcome to this video. In this video, I want to show you, first of all, why reading in a foreign language can dramatically improve all aspects of the language and help you get to the next level. Now, stay with me. I know what you're saying now. Ruth, reading in Hebrew, I wish I could. Yes, this is the point. I come to this also. We will first go over how this will help you and then how also you can do it even though you think you cannot. At the end of the video, I am sure you will finally believe that you can do it too. And never forget, I walked in your shoes. I learned Hebrew. I didn't grow up with Hebrew. And if I can do it, you can do it too. So, let's start. Language learners who read a lot often get to fluency level faster and have an impressive amount of words and phrases when talking to native speakers. Why? Because reading improves vocabulary, grammar, and speech. Let me show you. Vocabulary. You're exposed to common and uncommon words. And these are words that you might never come across when you talk to somebody. So this improves your vocabulary a lot. And you get contextual clues. Even if you don't understand every word, in context, you get it. Over time, your vocabulary will expand. And since you're learning in context, it goes right into the long-term memory. That is what we want. Now, talking about grammar, here's the same. You're exposed to grammatical structures and patterns. Remember, Hebrew is all about patterns. Also here you have the context, and that helps you memorizing. And there is this variety of material that is much nicer to study, but not really. You don't even notice that you're studying. Grammar when reading, that means while enjoying something. And last but not least, it's gonna improve your speech as well. How is that gonna work? Well, one point is that you can read slowly, and this way you can practice the pronunciation before you talk to someone. And next time you speak and you're wondering, how am I gonna say this or that? Your brain has a database of suggestions because your brain has read a lot of sentences which we suppose are correct because they are from books or newspapers, and it will tell you, oh, you could say it this way or that way. So you don't notice it, but this is the effect that reading has on your brain and subsequently on your speech. Okay, that was the theory. Now give me 1 moment, 1 minute exactly, for promotion. And I will tell you what I can give you to improve your reading or to start reading at all. And then we come to the free stuff on the internet that you can just dive into and do it every day for free. A short while ago, I presented to you my book, 10 Hebrew English Short Stories, which I am now also publishing in other languages. And there you have 10 short stories with nikud, with audio file, with vocabulary list, and with verb conjugation table. So this is my offer, what you can do to read more. And now we come to the free stuff. Now this is one out of 2 options. The Internet Archive, remember the internet does not forget anything. There is still Sha'ar L'Matril. That was a classic, that newspaper for immigrants in easier Hebrew with nikud. Unfortunately, it doesn't exist anymore in that format, but it's still here. So what can you do with that? First of all, these are old papers. They are from 2005 to 2012. Doesn't really matter because you have in every newspaper also a longer article about a person, in this case about theater. So there are a lot of texts about I would say, subjects that you can read at any time. Doesn't matter that they are 10 or 15 years old. And then here on the left side, you can download the paper as a PDF or as an EPUB. The only thing I do not recommend you here on that with the Internet Archive is that you load the audio files, because they are not from the newspaper. This is artificial intelligence and it sounds really robotic, and I doubt that that voice gets it correctly all the time. So, but if you're interested in just reading, that's a great source for free. And when you go through the pages, on the last pages, you always have some quizzes and something for kids. So here is, that's an amazing source of texts with nikud. And the other option, if you want to have something from these days, you can go, for example, to ynetco.il. And you go here to the main page, to the home page. And if you go, for example, to Hadashot, news, then you see different articles. And even though this one here with the flag, there is no sign that there you will find a video. But even then, when you click there, you will see here this opportunity to play an audio file, and then this article is read to you. So this is, of course, without nikud, but you have an Israeli audio file. And here on the right side, where the settings are, you can also reduce the speed a bit. 0.8 is actually great. It still sounds natural, but it is, of course, a little bit reduced. And you can even change the voice if this is what you want. So finally, we're here at the end of the video, and I hope that by now I could convince you that yes, you can read in Hebrew. Okay? Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope I see you in the next video. Neshikot, shalom.